I love listening to music a lot, and it's so much to the point that I have over 8,000 songs on my Spotify playlist of different genres and languages. Yes, I like listening to all sorts of music and sounds. Any type of vocals interest me, and I don't really care much about the music quality, meaning the editing of the song, and if the song is poor quality, messy or anything, or if the song is bad in general, I'll still listen to it. I can listen to any type of song and I don't mind the genre or if the song is bad or poor quality, but it's only if I vibe with the song and if I personally like the song. But there are instances where I want to like the song, but I can't because of certain reasons, and it just throws me off. Here are the reasons. The first thing that throws me off is the song's vocals. Like if a song has a good instrumental or something that I enjoy, but then all of the vocals kick in and it just ruins the song because of how the vocals have too much of vocal effects and things in the vocal editing that it just sounds like the song would be better to listen to if I was just listening to the instrumental because of how much of editing is done on the vocals that the real vocals just get lost. Plus, for me it doesn't do anything to the song and doesn't add anything when adding a lot of vocal effects, and it just makes the end result so unlistenable. Why let a nice instrumental go to waste on vocals that are edited to the point that the real vocals are not even there anymore because of the amount of vocal editing done? Don't ruin a nice instrumental with heavily edited vocals that could be used better if in the right hands. Here's an example.
뻔한 일들이 뭔 의미가 있는지 멈춘 시간 속에 지침을 따라갔지. Thinking of you every night, wanna be with you tonight. My birthday in July, yeah.
On the topic of vocals, the next thing that throws me off is another thing about vocals. I hate when a song has a nice instrumental that I find good, or if the song is good in general, again, if I find it good, but the vocals of the song don't fit the instrumental or song, or they just don't work. What I mean to say is that if a song has an instrumental that is nice, I would wanna like the song, but I can't because of how I believe that the song deserves a better vocalist, and that personally, the instrumental would be done justice better if the vocalist sounded nicer. It's the same with the other point about the song, because I've heard some songs that actually don't sound bad at all. I just think that the song would be better to listen to if the vocalist was someone else who fits the song and sound like they can vocally make the song better. This is just for me thinking it's the right instrumental and or song, but the wrong vocalist. Because in the end, I do like the instrumental and or the song, I just don't like the vocalists who's singing it, because they don't work well with the song. And this is a reason why the song is unlistenable to me, because vocals are important to me, being someone who can sing quite well, so if the singer doesn't fit the instrumental or song, then I'm out. Here's an example.
My Valentine, 굳이 너여야만 하는 그 막연함을 말해줄게. Darling, be my Valentine, 다음 생까지만.
The next thing that throws me off is something that I've talked about in my unpopular opinions video, but with more thoughts added, and it's about the lyrics. Lyrics for me in a song are not super important as long as I can get by them if I enjoy the song a lot, but there are times where I've heard the song and I want to enjoy the song but the lyrics are bad, cringy etc. and I get put off that I cannot like the song anymore. I actually removed a song from my Spotify playlist because of how the lyrics weren't that good for me even though the song is something that I enjoyed. Bad lyrics become a problem even more when the song is trying to be meaningful to portray something, but the lyrics are so badly written or made, that the meaning that was meant to be portrayed isn't portrayed very well because of the lyrics. I just can't seem to enjoy a song if I can't get past by the lyrics. Here's an example.
Cause it's all I do before I found you. Anytime I see your face, it brings me to a better place. And can't tell if you realize that you really make me feel alive. I don't feel like shit anymore, so sick of feeling insecure. You help me always to be sure that this is what we're living for.
The next thing that throws me off is the song being too boring. I love boring-sounding songs, and I don't mean boring in the sense that the song isn't wow factor or is just bland. I mean that the song just sounds like a song I've heard many times before, so it doesn't really wow me because it sounds like you could switch this song with the plenty of other songs sounding like each other and it won't make a difference. Also, yes, I've heard songs with similar vibes before that sound like the songs could be siblings of each other, but they still have their differences that don't make them sound like other songs I've heard where I'm just like, heard this song before, next. I hate songs like these because there's nothing interesting about them to me, and even if the song is actually good to me, I cannot like it because I've heard this type of song before and I just yawn. Here's an example. The next thing that throws me off is the vocals and/or the instrumental. Like when a song is actually not bad personally and I wanna like it, but it becomes a letdown for me to enjoy and like it because of the vocals being softer than the instrumental or the instrumental being softer than the vocals. I feel like lots of people agree with this one as well. I just cannot like a song where the full song is there, but you cannot actually appreciate the full song because you cannot hear the vocalist properly when the instrumental is a little too loud, and so some of the songs might kinda end up sounding like those instrumentals of music available on YouTube that are uploaded with background vocals, and also not being able to hear the instrumental because the vocalist is a little too loud, and it might end up just sounding like those only vocal versions that are uploaded of the song by YouTube channels where the instrumental can still be heard a bit in the vocal versions meant to only try to make a clean version of the vocals only without the instrumental. When I listen to music, there are times where I get wowed away by the vocals or the instrumental, but if an instrumental is too soft or the vocals are too soft, how can I listen to a song properly and get blown away when I can't even hear the full song properly? Here's an example. The next thing that throws me off is when parts of a song don't work together and make the song sound off and I cannot listen to it. I don't like a song that I enjoy when I first listen to it, but it's a collab and the song is going well so far with the main artist, but when the second artist comes in, they just don't fit the song at all, and it just kinda makes the song bad. It would be better if the song didn't have that part in it and maybe that part was done differently. I cannot enjoy a song if it's a collab between a singer and a rapper that has nice vibes with the vocals and instrumental, and then when the rapper comes in they don't mesh well with the song and it just feels like maybe the song could be better without them and that the collab was unnecessary. I also cannot enjoy a song where the vibes are like cute and upbeat, but then all of a sudden the vibes change to a more darker style and the change is abrupt and makes the song messy when they could have kept the cute and upbeat vibes for the whole song instead of randomly switching up. Artists should not collab with each other unless they work together or find a song that doesn't make the collab seem random or weird or bad, and artists should not have switch-ups in their songs with the vibes changing unless they can make the switch-up sound good. Here's an example.
I wish you weren't so full of yourself, too bad you're only here looking for handouts. What's the point of talking up what you've done when it ain't shit? I'm not your band-aid, I'm not gonna patch you up. When life is getting tough, I'm not gonna pick you up.
Yo, ACG, I tell you, be strong and you got this band. Just lose all of that negativity and drop the hate. Stay out your feelings even when I tell you not today. I showed it up, lean on is not a spot for toxic waste.
The last thing that throws me off is related to the point about meaningful songs in the previous lyrics part. I don't like it when the song is meant to be meaningful to portray something, but I do not like the song, so overall I cannot force myself to like the song even though I feel like I have to. Like, I remember this one time on my other channel where I make K-pop content mostly, I was ranking K-pop songs and so BTS's Spring Day was on the list, and that song is inspired by the Sewol ferry incident that took place in 2014 where people lost their lives due to it. I know I was doing the ranking based on the songs in the list and how much I like the song itself, the vibes and things, and I'm not really a fan of Spring Day as a song and I was gonna rank it lower than others, but I felt a little bad because of the meaning behind the song and what it's about. This is why these types of things throw me off, because if you do not like a song that's supposed to be meaningful, you might feel guilty of not liking it simply because of the messaging behind it, and it might lead you to force yourself to like it even if the song is not for you despite the messaging being something meaningful. Here's an example.